Much progress has occurred during those 2 decades, but we must recognize that the glass is half full and the promise of respecting all human rights for all people is still a dream for too many. Major advances in women's rights have occurred in many countries, and international legislation has continued to develop, for example, in the area of conflict-related sexual violence. Yet, women are still subject to discrimination and violence to a shocking degree. There have been tremendous advances in tackling impunity for international crimes over the past 20 years, in particular through the ad hoc tribunals, such as those for former Yugoslavia, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, and Cambodia, and the establishment of the International Criminal Court, the world's first permanent tribunal with powers to prosecute suspected perpetrators of international crimes. Yet, here too, we still have a long way to go. The ICC can only become involved if the state concerned is among the 122 states parties to the Rome Statute, or if a situation is referred to it by the Security Council. 2 important situations, Darfur in 2008 and Libya in 2011, have been referred, but the Security Council has so far failed with regard to Syria, despite the repeated reports of widespread or systematic crimes and violations by my office, the International Commission of Inquiry on Syria, civil society organizations, and special procedures. Again, despite the truly inspiring advances in combating impunity and ensuring accountability both at the international and national levels, including through transitional justice processes, there are still far too many people with command responsibility who escape justice for serious crimes and gross human rights violations. Hundreds of thousands of people have died in genocides in Rwanda and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The Palestinian territories are still occupied. Massive violations have occurred in Iraq and Sri Lanka, and war crimes continue to be committed in numerous internal conflicts, including those continuing in Afghanistan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Mali, Sudan, and Syria. We must continue to nurture and strengthen the system designed to deal with such crimes and violations and those who commit them. It is also critical that we in the international community do our utmost to prevent such situations from developing or deteriorating. I am convinced that collectively we are failing to devote nearly enough human and financial resources to come even close to fulfilling the aspirations of the Universal Declaration, the Vienna outcome, and each and every session of this Council. In other words, while we fully recognize the crucial importance of human rights to the development of a global civilization that now comprises more than 7 billion people, we are failing to match our stated aims and established obligations with the necessary concrete commitment. Today, more than ever, we must learn from the past as well as take pride in our very real achievements over the past 20 years.